at the lovely skyline of downtown. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Brown?
He's pretty fun to watch, Kevin, because of his ability to adjust his shot in midair. It just seems like he can hang there longer than the defender can, and that allows him the time to get that shot off.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Wizards will kick off their road trip right here. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. Better winning percentage than last year.
Kevin, this is the first game of a very short road trip for them, so we'll see how this first one goes.
Yeah, being as short a trip as it is, guys, a win tonight, and they can already call the trip a productive one no matter what happens the rest of the way.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Smart kicks to Brown. On target with his three. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Cleveland.
And, you know, Kevin, despite the outcome, I think they got to be feeling pretty good coming into this game. There were a lot of positives they can take away from that performance.
Yeah, you can't dwell on the final score in that case. You have to think about the things you did well and build on those.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Kuzma, guarded by Horford. And the basket is good. And one thing I was going to mention tonight was to see if either of you watched the press conference after their last game.
Yeah, I watched it, guys, and I'll tell you what, he might be by himself at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's way too early for a workout. But I do like his work ethic. I like his thoughts on, you know, continuing to work hard and getting his teammates to join him. I think he's a good leader. But 5 a.m., too early.
No good from Dinwiddie.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
He feeds it to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Horford the pass to Brown. They need this. No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this is a big game, guys, today, because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road, and this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Horford dishes to Smart. Back to Horford. And the shot is good. I think Steve nailed it moments ago, Clark, talking about, you know, these series of 3-4 games between these two teams during the year, and eventually they'll know each other very well. But as we see now, the slate between them is clean.
And being that it is their first meeting, Kevin, I'm actually anxious and curious to see what's changed in terms of how they come at each other compared to last season.
Back to Brown. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Scott Brooks.
He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
And thank you for that, Doris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
And Boston has possession after the made shot from Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. Good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Wizards leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Brown with the drive into Al Horford.
Yeah, he's one of the best post passers there is in the NBA, and that gives him an added element to his game that makes him that much tougher to deal with.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen, and then is terrific at...
Feeds it to Smart. The dish to Horford. Backing in. Takes the turnaround J. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
So on the floor for Washington. Down low. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
And he makes both free throws. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Picked by Williams. Horford backing in. Kicks it to Smart. And it's off from 3-point range. And here they come. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Outside Williams. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Number 47. He's guarded by Williams. Got that one up quick. He's got 10.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now Smart looking for his first basket still in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Richard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. Number 47. He's covered by Brown. Number 47. Harrell. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Wizards lead by 16.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Smart kicks to Brown. And that one's good. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
.116 left in the first half of the game. It's Beal on the wing. Off target from outside.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
Number 47. And that is good. He's got 14.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
He dishes it to Smart. On the wing, Brown shoots it, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From the arc, and the shot is good. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Horford. All alone. You know what?
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Number 47. No good on that last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Wizard.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Today's a day to honor our nation's heroes. It's Veterans Day, and this is the NBA Halftime Report. Washington leading against Boston. They've started off pretty well this season, trying to continue the momentum. For the Celtics, though, in this one, plenty of work still to be done. They've got to do a better job protecting the ball and valuing each possession. They've not done that. Their turnover numbers way too high through 2 quarters. Al Horford certainly contributing with his play. He's got 5 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Brown. Then there's Horford. Then there's Smart and Richard. Washington leading now by 19 points. Has to be it. Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Washington. Harrell guarded by Horford. Second chance shot. Here's Kuzma. And the 3 ball is good. He has 6.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Brown outside. Takes a 3. That's good. Brown's got 14 points.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Number 47. He's covered by Brown. Six to shoot. Number 47. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Wizards lead by 21. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side. Come on, back it out, man.
Brown outside. Left side, Brown. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Number 47. And again, Washington with the triple.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And there's the feed to Smart. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
And that's why teams emphasize the...
1:04 left here in the third quarter. He kicks to Holiday. This one for three. Kept alive by Washington. Number 47. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Wizards making a switch here. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Washington leading now by 23. Number 47. And the three off target. Brown with it. 14 points for him. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Brown's got 17. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. Can't get us the ball. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one.
Basketball season is in full swing, so come out and enjoy live.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
How about all the points they're getting off turnovers?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So on the floor for Washington. Number 47. Just 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Misses the step-back jump shot. Washington leading now by 20. Throws it up high.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Shoots the three. Shot is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Kuzma. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nice shot by Smart.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absent.
And the pass to Horford. Plays it up and banks it in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Number 47. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Back to Brown. Dishes it to Horford. No good off the back of the rim.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Dunn passes to Cantor. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Holiday. He passes to Winston. Inside. The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Dunn passes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. From the Wizards, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Their offense not doing their best work of late. Passes it to Winston. Number 47. Defender.
What a huge play. A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Smith. All sorts of time, and it's Boston with another. Number 47, covered by Smith. Back to Bryant. Number 47, off the mark. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might...
You shot lights out tonight and played a huge role in the win. Did you have a feeling coming in that you were going to be hot, or did this performance kind of catch you by surprise?
I was feeling pretty good at the shoot-around this morning, and that continued on into the warm-up, so I was definitely glad to see it going right up into the game. Sometimes you're just feeling it, and you got to take advantage of that and keep shooting the ball. I tried to do that tonight, and we were able to get the win. That's the big thing, man. We really just wanted that W today.